time I played, I lost a marathon playoff. It never sits too well with you, so I'd like to redeem myself this year. Getting older and I don't move as well as I used to, so there's a lot more lengthening of the body, let's say, than shortening with lifting weights these days. But the routines come tournament days are very similar. You know, I start my warm-up 3 hours before a round and make sure I just go through the same process to try and get my body in the same spot every day when I'm on the first tee. So I'm going to hopefully swing the same. Learning to give back to whether it's the tour or the fans or anything is a big part of what we do in the PGA Tour over there, and certainly try and bring that attitude with me down here because it does go a long way. I've enjoyed some success down here the last few years. I think there's a lot of momentum going with Aussie golf at the moment. We may not have 20 tournaments again like the good old days, but we can certainly attract really strong fields for a few weeks of great golf down here. The group of Aussies out there, if you see one of them doing well, it wouldn't surprise you if the next week another guy wins, because it just spurs you on a little bit, motivates you. You know you can play just as good as the other guys, and that's all you need. And I think it's been impossible not to notice the young Aussie amateurs playing this year. They've made headlines all around the world, not just here. They're playing like seasoned pros already, so it's really positive to see that we're still producing elite level golfers and the talent pool's deep, and the next star could be one of those guys or someone just waiting in the wings. There's so much time in golf, time between shots. It's not that reactive and instinctual, even though that's what you want it to be. But you've got so much time to process so many things in between shots, and that can be a dangerous thing. So managing that is obviously what you need to try and master. You've got to have that belief in you to start out with, and then a will to win. You almost have to will the ball in the hole when it comes down to playing, and then you've got to also build on it. It's got to improve like every other part of your game. And for me, it's always been about just the discipline of doing the work, doing the gym, doing the practice, knowing that I've done everything I need to do to be able to perform. And when I've done that, that's when I'm my most confident and I guess mentally strong.